Well, with respect to Paul Berju Craig and Andre Muniz, two of the recent victims for Brendan Allen, this is the biggest submission threat right now in the UFC's middleweight division. Top contender Brendan Allen. He has won 6 consecutive fights. He has been rewarded with UFC main events. He has won those fights. And a lot of people believe the top guys don't necessarily want to fight Brendan Allen because of the danger factor on the ground. Trains out of Kill Cliff FC, forging himself, building himself up, training alongside high-level strikers every day. Seems right now, as we look at Brendan Allen, 28 years of age, it's an eventuality that one day he will fight for the world title. All right, so the path to UFC middleweight gold and glory continues to go through this man. And without speaking hyperbolically, I do believe this man looks like he could reign for some time.
You know, when you think about middleweight, you think about some great champions, Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. This man can be viewed in the same regard because he has ruled the top of the division for a really long time. He's ruled it with an iron fist. He is just so good in this role. He is everything you want in a UFC champion. And he's fighting in his natural weight class. A lot of people wondered aloud if maybe he could become a 2-division champion, go down to 70. He don't want to hear that noise. He's looking to pluck off another middleweight title challenger in yet another big spot here tonight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Brendan All-In Allen. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Reinier
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here we go, round 1, and a lot of eyeballs on Brendan Allen here tonight, representing Kill Cliff FC in South Florida and the great state of Louisiana. 5 of his last 6 wins have come by rear naked choke, and that is something that his opposition is certainly mindful of here tonight. But there's nowhere to rest, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide against Brendan Allen. He's a layered striker as well, working with Henry Hook there in South Florida. A lot of people believe eventually Brendan Allen is going to fight for the UFC world title. Got to get this one here tonight. Level change there, goes for the takedown. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by B.A. Brendan Allen.
Nice pass.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
North-south position now. Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, side control now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. How fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Allen getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Work. Understand you up. We need to work.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Keep doing exactly that. Change up your strikes. Your boxing looks great. Your kickboxing down low looks awesome. And that head kick, that's one.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Good.
Second round underway.
Left hook, yeah.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. Well, at this point, you got to think he's got to start to mix things up a bit more. At this point, he's worked the head to great effect, but get some strikes to the midsection. Try to slow your opponent down.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and I'm no jiu-jitsu expert, to me personally, it feels like this is a position to really just slow everything down. Are there submissions? Yes. But the ideal thing in this position is to slow you down from damaging and really just make you feel more in danger than you really are.
Well, he's got his back now.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
In the half guard.
Under 3 to go, round 2.
Keep those hands up for me.
Look at that. Recognize who's about to lose position.
Posture up. Make sure he stays high.
Full side control now.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Under a minute to go. Allen getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
That was a slick transition.
All right, close guard now. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, forces the position now. Nice work on the ground by Allen. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Fast jab lands it.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. He passes to half guard. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done. He's been beat up. He got cut early in the fight, and he's just been targeted in that area. He has not made any changes to his defense, so he's continuing down this path. The doctor's going to take a look.
Making all these shots count. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over.
1 minute now to go in the third. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Oh, right into mount. Beautiful transition.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Allen's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really opened up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5. And a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Brandon Allen's able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a Von Flue choke here. Oh, he's able to get out.
Well, good job. It looked like he was going to tap with his left hand, but instead, he bridged off to the right, then turned back into him to release some of the pressure on the Von Flue choke. Beautiful defense.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Another ground and pound strike lands. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cup.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, stay in there, buddy. Recompose. Use your footwork. Let's get focused.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. Great defense by the defensive fighter. Oh, nice.
Allen's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure. When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position. Unreal to see.
Seconds remaining in round 4. Brandon Allen's in half guard. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, heading back to the corner, and Allen's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? You ready?
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Nice straight right lands.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has it in front of him very badly here.
Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flue. He's got the set.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. BA's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Back mount now.
That was nice.
Lock those wrists.
Now he's going full mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
He's very accurate as a ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. He's got to start throwing now.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows.
He's setting up the submission attempt.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Pretty good elbow there from the bottom as he continues to stay active off of his back. Oh, and he's out. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound on. Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Nice defense.
Stop.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Reinier the Reinier!
All right, so a lot of people thought